going on? Mr. Powell here. Hey, today, great day. We are going to get into Discovery Ed and do some tips and tricks, making DE one of the coolest things that you guys have ever done as far as having a textbook in a class. Tuesday, we went in there and we put our first name, last name, and then TCA, all lowercase, all together, and then our password was ABC123. You can always change that anytime you'd like, okay? But that'll get you in. So let's jump into the computer and let's see some of the fascinating stuff that you can do with Discovery Ed that's going to make this year awesome. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to scroll down here and you're going to want to click on Social Studies Textbook. So we're going to do that right now. It'll load up to World History. Now, if for some reason this is still your first time logging in, it's going to default to United States History. So what I always tell people here in 7th grade, we are doing world history. So right underneath the smokestack, hit the down arrow button and log into world history, prehistory to present. Now, this menu is going to come up and it's going to have a wide variety of chapters. You're going to scroll down because we don't start until chapter 10. We are in the Roman Republic and Empire. 10.1, 10.2, 3, 4, and 5. This all looks like 1 week each of work. So a section, point 1, point 2, that's going to equal a section here in the textbook. Let's open up our first week's worth of work. Right, so here we are. Notice up here, they each have an essential question for the entire chapter. All right? Also, you're going to look at these tabs right here. Engage, explore, explain, elaborate, and evaluate. We are going to primarily this year focus on engage and explore and evaluate. We will do some of these other tabs, but I can guarantee you every week you're going to do those 3. All right, so explore, you can scroll down and you can see, look, videos play right in here. Very fun to do, okay? Which is nice. Also, if you keep scrolling down below, there's often nice images, maps, primary, secondary resources that you can look at that just enhance the content that we're going over. Okay? In the Explore section, you're going to find all of our pages that we're going to read. And 9 times out of 10, that would be the amount of reading that you would have for one week. Okay? And again, video and images down below here. Let's look at some of the features now of the textbook. Let's go to page 3 just because it's fun. All right, so the first thing I want to do is located down here on the right-hand side. You notice that there's a few tabs here. One of the most important ones is your language selection. You can rotate between level A, which is 7th grade level reading, or if you're still working on your reading comprehension and you'd like the sentences a little bit shorter, you can always switch to reading level B. You also notice there's a Spanish language feature there as well. But either reading level is going to give you the same content and you will be precisely prepared for the same assessments. All right, great. Another feature, let's take a look at this. You can select by holding down left click and dragging, and this little menu will come up. First one is if this is something that's really important to you, you can highlight it, pick a color, look at there. Anytime you now log back in, you're going to have this highlighted. Oh, Mr. Powell said that might be on the test. Oh, I thought, hey, this really correlates to something that we're talking about. So the highlighting feature is really neat. Okay, make that blue. How fun. All right, next up, oh, and you can also delete the highlight if you're like, let's not highlight that for now. Next up, let's say that you would like to take advantage of the speech to text feature. So all you have to do is select some text here, and now hit the speak to text button.
Like many other ancient civilizations, Rome opens in a new window, as farmers depended on a major river. The Tiber River opens in a new...
So RoboLady's going to read you the text. It's definitely a little computerized, but what's really nice is students can follow along and see the words, hear them pronounced, and it just may offer them just another form of assistance. You'll also notice that these highlighted words in blue are some of the important vocabulary words. This opens up, if you click on it, to a quick definition, and it kind of gives it context. It might even have some video or images that also support what that means. So for us, I love this because, yeah, we're sitting here literally right up here in San Diego, And then here's a near peninsula, right? So fun stuff. All right, so we're going to scroll out of that. Now, you also can feel free to click on these buttons and all these other options come up for you. You can print the page. Let's say you're going on a road trip, no Wi-Fi, no problem. Look at that. You can print the entire page. There are a few other things on the Techbook that you can explore. Global news, atlas, whiteboards, different things like that. Not super important for my classroom, but they might also help assist you in what you're trying to learn here, okay? All right, so you've seen some features here now. Let's go to the final tab that we deal with here in the class, and that is the Evaluate tab. This Evaluate tab is a wonderful form of review. This also summarizes everything that you have read in the Explore tab. And as you can see, it just scrolls down. It answers a lot of our weekly key questions. It has, again, some additional resource that will help support all the learning that you're doing. We don't necessarily do all these assessments here. All the assessments that I like to give are either in class or on Schoology. But make sure that you always read through this Evaluate section. There's a lot of questions that I have for like little weekly quizzes and sometimes our tests come right out of that review section. All right, so I hope this brief tutorial on our awesome, amazing, look at this, all these fun topics that we can do. We are going to be going this year, we are going to be going from Chapter 10, Roman Republic, through Christianity and Islam, into China, Japan and Korea, early Americas, African empires, Middle Ages and the Renaissance, Age of Exploration, Seeds of Modern Europe. So Chapter 20 is actually where we're going to end. 11 chapters, lots of fun, and we will see you in Discovery Ed. Have a good one.